Today I'll talk to you about how I record my finger sketching shorts on YouTube. Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm a founder of a 5,000 member design community based in Asia, and in this channel I talk about design, visual thinking, and self-development. And if you're talking about self-development and visual thinking, I'd like to talk to you about my finger sketches, which I gave myself a challenge the past 30 days to sketch daily with my finger every day for 30 days. Yeah, I did. What you're seeing here on my screen is actually the top finger sketches that I've made in the past 30 days. And you'll see how it looks like. These are my finger sketches here on the screen right now. And I'll tell you about the things I've learned from doing that. So if it's your first time learning about YouTube Shorts are 15 to 60 second shorts that you can upload in YouTube. These are videos, and usually they're formatted for a cell phone. The way it looks like is it's tall. It's not long, it's tall. So you can view it in your cell phone. It's easier to take a look at. It fits perfectly in your cell phone. So let me record something on my shorts. So this is how it looks like in my finger sketch shorts. I can play a short like this one, and you will see how it looks like. That's my finger shorts. This is me sketching with my finger. Oop. That's an example, and you can see how it looks like. It's pretty easy, straightforward. Use my finger. Later, I will show you how the setup looks like. So I'll show you about how long does it take for me to make a short. The second is what are the software and tools that I make for making shorts. Third is what shorts gain traction. The fourth thing is how long does it take before a short gains traction. And at the end, I'll show you my setup, how I set up my entire recording. I'll give you a sneak peek at what happens when I record my YouTube shorts. So how long does it take to record a short? Just the setup usually takes me around 5 to 10 minutes. Setting up the scene. I usually have some sort of plants like these. So I set the view from top and on a table, and I usually have a placemat so it looks much nicer to look at. And I put the plants there, and I put the iPad there, and I sketch with my finger. That's my normal setup, and that takes around 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes 15 if I have to do some cleaning. What's surprising for me is actually the finger sketching itself. You think that would be fast. I found that sometimes I make finger sketches, I don't get it right the first time. That's what happens behind the scenes. You think you could do it finger short in like 1 minute. Sometimes I do 40, 50 times the same thing again and again and again until I get the finger sketch right. It takes quite some time. When that happens, it takes me an hour and a half. Sometimes, I think the longest I've done just making a 1 minute finger short. I think the longest I've done making a 1 minute finger short is 2 hours, including the setup and the recording, because I had to record several times to get it perfect. And that's the big surprise there. You think it's easy to make a finger short? It's not always. Maybe it's just me because I wanted to perfect that shot. So what software and tools do I use for my finger shorts? So I use my mobile phone to record the finger short. And what I do is I use an app called InShot. So the InShot is this app. It looks like this. That's InShot. I'll show you how it looks like. Let me do a quick finger sketch. I'm using my iPhone, and I'll do a quick finger sketch. And, let's see how I can do this. And okay, so I made a short, quick finger short with my iPhone, and done. I recorded it. And sometimes I export this, select, and let me just export this as a I'm using another software called Procreate. Procreate is my finger sketching software. It's software really for an iPad, but I can use it with my iPhone. So normally I use the iPad with my pencil, sketch something, and I would record it on video. And let me just export how this one looks like. Export time-lapse video. I normally do it with my iPad. So save video. So I've saved it on my files, and I would use InShot as the editor. There you go. That's my YouTube short. I would like add some music, like I have a couple of favorites already. Use. So I'd cut, just do a quick cut, and that's it. And that's it. I had a lot of mistakes before I recorded it, so just to show you how that works. Those are the tools and software that I use. Procreate, I use InShot, and I use my iPhone or an iPad and an Apple Pencil. What shorts gain traction? What I've learned is that those that are popular will gain traction. So the Squid Game recently, because it's a worldwide phenomenon, is something you can use as to gain traction for your sketches. One of my most popular video that gained traction was Squid Game Art Sabyok and Jiyeon finger sketch. So Squid Game Art Sabyok and Jiyeon finger sketch is actually a 16-second sketch. I'll play it here. It's gotten 2,000 views. And this is how it looks like. You ride on trends, and riding on trends, or what we call trend jacking, work quite well. Another video that worked quite well for me is somebody gave me advice to try making a sketch of Money Heist. Somebody gave me a tip to record Tokyo and Rio, which are characters in the Netflix show Money Heist, and I sketched it, and again it got quite a number of views, at least 1,000 views, which was pretty interesting. This is how that looks like. So this is another video that got quite a number of views for me. Money Heist, Tokyo and Rio finger sketch. I'll show it here. And the challenge here So my challenge here was I have a timer, and how fast could I sketch Rio and Tokyo from Money Heist. And it took me around almost 2 minutes to sketch with my finger. I was trying to challenge myself, sketching faster within a minute, but that's the kind of challenge that I give myself. Yeah, that's an example of another trend jack, using what's popular and trying to ride the wave of popularity and get some views for your YouTube channel. In my case, my YouTube short. How long does a video take before it gains traction? What I've learned is sometimes it takes a while before a YouTube video gains traction. Some of my other sketches, I sketched it, uploaded the recorded video on YouTube Shorts. I was hoping it would spike the next day, but it didn't, especially the ones from Squid Game that I have. And I learned that it actually spiked only after like 4 days. It doesn't immediately gain traction. Sometimes it takes a while, and that's a key learning from recording on YouTube. You could be recording something and it will take a while before it gains traction. So if let's take a look at how my setup looks like. I have a recording. I'll show it to you quickly how that setup looks like. So I'd put my cell phone here, and set it up like this, something like this. With my video, I'm on video, so when I make a recording, pretty nice when I record. Adjust it a bit so it fits. Yeah, And this is how I set up my recording when I'm sketching something. So for instance, I also have, typically I get a reference for a picture. I look for a reference image that I can use as a guide when I'm doing my finger sketches. So I look for a sample image of a finger sketch that I like. If I like something, I'll try to copy that finger sketch. For example, I'll do a recording right now. Recording. And sometimes I adjust so it fits properly. And I do my sketches. I normally do it on a flatter table just to show you how it looks like. I'm showing it here. But I do my finger sketch like I do something like, yeah. And I often make mistakes. So what you don't see is I sometimes do a finger sketch multiple times. So I do again. So for instance, that I just did a finger sketch with one line finger sketch. That's how it looks like. It's supposed to be a guy with a face. You can add a bit more. For instance, it can look like that. So it's like a guy facing downwards. Sometimes I do my sketches like that. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see the list of YouTube shorts with using my finger sketches or doing my finger sketches, you can view it. Or maybe you like to develop yourself and read some books. These are 3 books I recommend you read that helped me develop this year. Thank you, and see you guys next time.